Hello, guys. Happy Monday. Um, Look who's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Gigi's back. Tell a friend. Hi. So, got makeup on today. Always makes me feel a little better, along with getting a few things done and recuperating. Uh, it's a day and a half of my Keflex, cephalosporin, whatever the antibiotic is. The UTI seems better, much less pain, but I have a lot of nausea and tiredness and some weird, funky gastrointestinal distress from the antibiotics. So hopefully I won't need to stay on them. Well, I know how long I have to stay on them, but I'm hoping I don't get a yeast infection. All right, TMI. So yeah, I went to the laundromat today. I went to headquarters of my place of business this morning to get the rest of my money that was not in my check, and had a nice lunch, a cheeseburger at this new place in town, which didn't really sit that well with me. I don't know why I insist on eating too much when I don't feel great, but um so yeah, found out today that my car was keyed, and it was not a ding like from a door. It wasn't a type of blemish on a car paint job when, say, a grocery cart bangs into it. It definitely was a key job. It looks like a nail was run along it, for maybe like a foot and a half worth, like in two different places, um, from a key or a nail. So that sucks, and I'm feeling a type of way. And it's not that it can't be dealt with. I took pictures of it just in case, and I'm going to get it buffed out. Usually in the springtime, I get my car detailed for my birthday. But I'm pissed off, and yeah, I do suspect I know who it was. Obviously, I'm not going to say. You can't accuse anyone of anything you don't actually see. Um, I do have a camera on my dashboard, which I'm going to start engaging from now on, and I'm going to just start watching things more closely. Um, but it sucks, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know very many people that would have a reason to have a grudge against me. Like I said, there is someone I suspect. That's all I'm going to say about it. And it's just a shame that people with anger issues don't know how to confront in a rational adult way. Um, Acting out in a petty, juvenile, vandalizing way is never the way to go. If it makes them feel better, then I guess, their mission was accomplished. And I just have um, a car, the only nice car I've ever really owned, that now has a noticeable key scratch on it. Two, actually. Two are pretty distinct, and one is less distinct, but it's just an uncomfortable feeling. Let's put it that way. So that was my bad thing in an otherwise productive day. It's really beautiful out. Still kind of windy. My lawn guys were here today, so outside is looking better. And I'm just so happy that I don't feel as miserable as I did yesterday and the day before. Um, so yeah, that's really all I wanted to come on to say, was that I feel better. And I'm watching Zachary Michael right now. Chantal is such a mess. I almost hope she's lying and trolling, because if all that she's saying is true, I am concerned for her safety. I mean, not, this is going to sound awful, but not concerned in the way like for a friend, because I have no vested interest in her. I don't know her. I think she's sort of putting on a performance. I think this is a character. Which reaction channel always says that she's playing a character? I think Pulpy Syntax. And I she's just getting it all wrong. Drugs are bad, okay? And casual hookups are fine if you know someone's safe. S&M style BDSM dom sub play is fine if there's safe, sane, consensual, respect, communication going on, which the novice or newbie is not always aware of. And also, if one person's into something and the partner isn't, then it can become an abusive situation. I know a few things about this, is all I'm going to say. And Rose Thorne does a fantastic job of articulating some specifics about that alternative lifestyle slash sexual means of self expression. I am not someone that gets shocked about anything sexual. There's things I don't really understand or participate in, but I would never judge someone for anything they want to do unless it deals with children. I got to be careful of certain words. Everyone's using code words for everything now. Um, Anything not safe, sane, and consensual. So, having said that, nothing shocks me, but I will say that what is uncomfy for me when it comes to Miss Foodie Beauty is that I think the reason people have such a visceral reaction to her, and I know I kind of do, is that there's something just uncomfortable about someone who has no shame or filter. Even though it's good to be open and honest and sort of own your personality and display it if you want to, especially on your channel, there's just something off-putting about someone who doesn't have any or doesn't seem to display any self-control. Um, I want to say it reminds me of like an out of control child, although that's sort of an insult to children or toddlers, but just, the nose picking and the scatological references and describing every single detail of her alleged sex life with this dude who sounds a bit sketchy, and her defensiveness about it. It's like it's such a passive aggressive approach to lay it all out there. Like, how's this, guys? How does this sound? Does this make you like me? Do I seem edgy? Oh, don't judge me. Oh, what should I do, guys? Should I do this? Oh, how dare you tell me what to do? It's really a mind fuck, and it's a lot of gaslighting. And from what she chooses to tell us, her little glimpse into the window of her world, it doesn't seem to be sitting well with a lot of people. I don't understand the purpose of divulging every single detail of one's intimate life. I just find myself cringing a lot more. I used to just roll my eyes, and now I cringe. Like, girl, why are you putting this out there? The internet is forever. I mean, I even regret most of the videos I make, but my kids know everything about me, and I don't really give two shits about the opinion of anybody else. Um, I I don't know, maybe I've just become like an old spinster. Again, with my past, I'm not shockable, but it sounds like she's doing things she doesn't necessarily want or enjoy, but yet she defends them and wants to still do these activities, basically so that she can have validation and attention, and that's part of human nature. Look at this. I'm freaking losing hair even though I put my topics in. Oh, hi, kitty. Oh, my little cat has joined the scene. Um, I'm uptight today for a lot of reasons. I'm a little bit manic, I guess. But what was I saying? This code word of Beeson. Back in the day when I used to watch Chantal and actually look forward to her uploads and really enjoy her when I thought she was kind of just a normal person, I thought she was a confident, bubbly, plus size girl who enjoyed life and enjoyed doing things. And the mukbangs weren't crazy back then. They were definitely more of an eat with me social thing, like the origin of mukbangs is supposed to be. It wasn't just watch me be a messy, sloppy glutton for attention and money and views. But I thought she had mad makeup skills. I thought she was funny. She had a certain joie de vivre, as the French say. I don't think I said that right. Let me turn this down. I remember the first time I heard the word Beeson, and it was when she was talking to Sam, when I think Sam was like a kitten. Like, I remember when she brought Sam home and um, she called him Sham Sham and didn't know if it was a girl or a boy, and I love cats so much. Oh, there's one right now. Oops. Look at the baby. That's my little Emily cat. I don't know if I'm aiming the camera right so that you can see her. But she would say things like, "Oh, Sam's being bad. Stop being bad. Stop being bad." So it was about like being naughty, like misbehaving. So we go from 3, 4 years ago, beeson meant misbehaving, like a cat would do, to Beeson is now doing cans of Coca-Cola with strangers from the internet and describing their eggplant and having bruised boobs. And like, what? How did we get here? It doesn't matter ultimately. I don't mean to sound callous. It doesn't matter to me. It's her life, it's her audience, it's her views. But even more disturbing than her content lately is her audience. I mean, I unsubscribed a very long time ago. I never understand how somebody can even hate watch while still being a sub, because you don't need to. You can just click on their channel and watch unless you're blocked. Um, and I've made comments to her over the years. Usually, it used to be very, very supportive and like advice based on my own past and present as an obese woman. And but in more recent times, I've been blocked, and it's fine. But her supporters and the people that cheer her on and egg her on and encourage this behavior. I mean, first of all, why is YouTube allowing this? Why is there this talk of I mean, I guess you can't really sexually censor, but the talk about drugs and stuff like that, like even the fact that she does the vaping and edibles on camera, I guess it's fine because it's legal in Canada, but it's still, if she doesn't have her videos age restricted, I don't know how you can be doing that with like possibly minors in your chat or just watching you. And also be talking about sexuality and doms and subs and bruised boobs, and like this is shit that's very OnlyFans esque, but yet she didn't like OnlyFans because she didn't want to be told to fart for money. But yet it's all she ever talks about. So it's really confusing. I don't watch her. I watch the reaction channels because they kind of help it all. They try to make sense of it. And there's enough of a detachment there to where it is sort of entertaining, because I really like Kaya's personality. I love Zach. I love Alex. I love DC Media Girl, even though I didn't used to like her. I think she's very smart. You know, pretentious is a subjective concept depending on your viewpoint. But I think if you're really smart and you have a lot to say, why pretend you don't? You know what I mean? And Zachary Michael is awesome, and Pulpy Syntax. I just could listen to his accent for weeks on end. The back of my cat looks like an elephant from this angle with the tail coming down. Maybe not so much now, but so that's my 2 cents on Chantal about how Beeson now means this terrible thing, and I'm concerned for her health and safety just as a fellow human being. And I wish she didn't have to tell the internet everything. I wish she wasn't throwing Pete's under the bus. I wish she wasn't selling out any shred of dignity or self-esteem she might have left. There's nothing wrong with being a sexually adventurous person. That doesn't mean you have low self-esteem or no dignity, but it's only if you're 100% sure it's okay with you deep inside, and that you're not just always seeking attention for validation or please tell me I'm pretty, please tell me I'm good, please tell me I'm sexy. I mean, there's so many creepy guys on the internet, and there's so many people just willing to use and abuse and then split the scene, you know, and I guess if you're okay with that, then you're the empowered one, but I don't get the sense that she even really knows who and what she's about anymore. I don't know. I'm just playing armchair psychologist here, and it ultimately doesn't matter, but I know a lot of people right now on the internet are talking about what's been going on, and I don't know. I don't watch Amber at all anymore. I think she's really boring. How long has this been going on for right now? I think my camera might actually have shut off. Whoa, once again, 15 minutes of my mindless drivel. I just really wanted to come on to say hello and happy Monday and tell you I'm feeling a little bit better. I wanted to talk about my car because I'm really quite, not so much angry, but I'm like shocked and let down by human nature that like someone could be that juvenile and petty. I gotta go. I'm running out of space on my camera. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out for now.